Today we're going to be talking about the Peak Design Everyday Sling 6L, and it's a long-term review, so that means I've owned this thing for over a year already. Thank you everyone for coming back. If you're new to this channel, like, subscribe, share, and let's get into the video. All right, let's get into the brief overview of this bag. This is a 6-liter bag. It comes with 2 dividers and 3 slots. The top right here has a case for an iPad. There's a pocket on the inside and holders for SD cards. There's a front pocket which you can put your wallet or maybe a slim light panel. However, it differs from the 5L in that it no longer has this lock system on the side for safety and theft prevention. So I just added a S carabiner and I simply lock the zippers in place. It also has this side strap where you can mount on a clip on both sides. The bottom has a tripod carrier which works great. It's a buckle on, buckle off system. The zippers are weather sealed and they hold up extremely well. I've never had a kink on this before, and the bag, look at it, it looks brand new, but I've been using it for a year. How can that be? This thing is just pure quality. If you didn't know already, it has the shoulder adjust system that Peak is known for. It's very fast and snaps into place, and you can unhook it right here and turn it into a waist belt if you choose to. Everything top-notch quality. There's a top handle which is really handy. And now we're going to look into how I have this configured. I have it with just 2 slots right here. And generally speaking, it can fit 1 medium or large lens. So I have the configuration here. I would say it can fit probably 3 large lenses in the body, or 2 bodies with 2 fairly medium to large size lenses, like a 24 to 70 f2.8. However, I don't fit it with that much gear because it's only a 6-liter bag. I generally use only 2 lenses with this. So I'll have like a mid-range zoom and then an ultra wide zoom. In the middle, I tend to leave for accessories. You have to have accessories, right? A blower, a remote. I typically have my light panel. Sometimes I have the light panel in the front. I believe I have it there right now. Oh yes, it is here. Just a small light panel. And one more item. I usually have my mic in here, but I misplaced it somewhere. So what's great about the 6L compared to the 5L is they have the bottom strap, and that makes all the difference in the world because I typically travel with a tripod or a gimbal or a gorilla pod on the bottom. How I have it set up, I loosen this and I just slip in the tripod like so, loosen this, tighten the head, and I am good to go. So tripod sits there neatly. It's not going anywhere because the head right here is held back by the strap. All right, this is me editing the video, and I forget to mention that when you have the tripod on the bottom, there is a chance that it could run into your camera if you're using the Peak clip. And my workaround was to add like a little piece of protection between the tripod and my camera. This is to protect it. You'll see right here. See, it sounds bad, but it's actually just bumping into this piece. It's long enough to cover my lens. You can see that's actually a quiet bump. And basically all it is, I got a little silicone mat from the Dollar Tree. It's about 1 millimeter thick, and I cut it up. I cut 2 holes where the screw goes with just like an X-Acto knife, and I just laid it right in here. As you can see, it just sits right in between the flap, and it clamps together. And from behind you can see that the screw even goes all the way through, so I don't suspect this to make your rig any weaker because you just clamp it down really hard. The downside is that it's a bit of a dust magnet, and I'm a dusty person, so it's sort of ugly, but it does protect your camera from the tripod. If I could critique just a little bit, I would have an additional Velcro wrap like I do over here to hold the excess strap. It just kind of flops everywhere. If they had like a sort of better system for this little strap, it would be better, like a strap management. So what I like about this bag is that it's very comfortable on your back as long as you're not overpacking. The strap is just a little bit bigger than the 3L, and it feels more comfortable than the 5L. It just works great. So it handles the weight a little bit better than the 3L. If you're packing to the brim, which, you know, everyone is kind of guilty of, because this thing is comfortable. It looks nice. It's highly functional. You can have your camera at your side on this P clip while you change your lenses out. The bag is super durable, weather resistant, and if I'm going somewhere where it's very photogenic, this is my bag of choice. There are some times when I don't use it, and that's when it's just like a very casual outing. Then I typically don't use this, or if I have to just carry a lot of my kids stuff, like the baby stuff, then I cannot use this. I'll just have to use a bigger shoulder bag. However, my kids are getting older and that's becoming less and less of a concern. I do generally just take this bag out and I just wing it with the kids, and their stuff just goes in the stroller, or it can just go in. I just have my wife carry that stuff. So the question is, would I buy it again? And the answer is absolutely yes. It costs around $100 if I remember correctly. It's a pretty good upgrade from the 5L. It's just one of the key bags in my bag collection. The other one being the 3L. I guess I could go just with purely the 6L, but sometimes you just want a smaller bag if you're wearing less gear. You don't want a big bag for the sake of having a big bag. I think the 3L actually looks better on me than the 6L. However, 6L is obviously twice the size. And so that concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you here again. If you haven't done already, consider like, subscribe, and share this video. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace out.